How you been doing? It's me. What's my name? To laugh, to love, to learn. Yeah, Miss Love, Miss Laugh, or Miss Learn. I have learned so much from you guys. Like, it's amazing. Like, I was watching that Black Financial channel and they were talking about that twerking thing. And they gave so many different perspectives on the twerking situation. Like, one girl was like, well, if you go to Atlanta and Dallas, places like that, like, twerking can just bust out anywhere. And I guess like me, I'm in my early 30s. I'm not gonna front on y'all like I'm just so old. Cause I know y'all be like, she not that old. But I feel like an old soul. This video is kind of just gonna be kind of, cause really, I'm really thinking like they was twerking on the man tables at the restaurant, and then they was like the man had asked them nicely too. But then I was thinking like I didn't know twerking was like a thing. Like it's really like a part of this new culture of and some people like, oh, you a part of the new culture, but I never really I was not a person who got in my later 20s and still told people I was 21. I was not judging. I'm not judging, but like my kids, they like my kids is into like 21 Pilots, if you know who those people are. So I'm really not that versed on black culture except older black people. Cause that's who I talk to. I talk to older people. That's who I get along with better. But I find that I think that what did the one man say? Oh, he was talking about feminism and how people are putting the black man down because he wanted higher quality life for his restaurant. And then I was like, that makes sense. And then they said it was on the tables and that's a liability. And I was like, wow, that makes sense. Because I'm just thinking these kids now, they just kind of do anything. So people want to say to twerk or not to twerk. But I don't know. It's just so fascinating looking at the black community from this new perspective on the internet. And even I was thinking about the Meek Mill. He gave the people $20, the kids. And people like, oh, he got all this money. So was he supposed to give them hundreds of thousands of dollars? Or was he supposed to give it to a charity that may or may not get to the kids? Or maybe at least they can go buy some snacks. Or was he supposed to buy them a home? Like, I don't know what black people expect from other black people. And even with me doing this channel and this show, I don't know what people expect from me. Like, I'm a regular person. Like, I get up every day. I'm a regular person. Like, I'm not perfect. But I guess we expect perfection from, and then too with the twerking, TV and videos raised our kids. Whether we want to accept it or not, it's some good parents out there. It really is. But they few and far between. The TV, and even with America, TV has raised our children. TV's, music videos, all these things are so ingrained in the culture that when you try to tell somebody the right thing or you try to tell somebody how to do it in a better way, you can't tell people nothing nowadays. Nobody has told these kids this. I'm not against the twerking or for the twerking. I still feel confused about it, but I feel like that, what did I write down? Yeah, the TV raised the kids. So what do we really expect from a culture where the TV raised the kids? Not saying that we shouldn't hold them to a higher standard, but the whole culture and everything is different. Like we living in a world where people can die tomorrow from COVID or from the police. We living in a world where mamas or deadbeat dads like daddies. At least everybody did have a mama when I was growing up. A few people live with their grandma, you know what I'm saying? But like now, it's a lot of people who live with their grandma, and there's a lot of people who grandmas died and they didn't have nobody. Like, I feel like we grew up way better in the 90s, and I think these kids just had a really hard time, and then they live in a culture where they gotta be perfect, and their hair gotta be nice, and they gotta have lashes, and they gotta have booties and breasts and bodies, and I think it's a cultural gap in the black community or some type of relapse where we don't know each other or we don't never made those connections to come together to build and bridge relationships. Like if mom wasn't there, the auntie really didn't step in. Or if mom wasn't there, the uncle didn't step in, or the cousin didn't step in. They said all that's their problem, which black people tend to do. Oh, they don't got nothing to do with me. That's their problem. Oh, they don't got nothing to do. We are all one. That's why the other countries, not other countries, all the cultures in America, that's why they are doing better than black people. Middle East, yes, they get checks to come over here. Yes, but they make their money jump when they come. Do black people get money? We get money. We just don't ever invest in ourselves or each other. I went to small business one time. Black, I said, I'm going to go in here support this black business. Let me get on up in here. Everybody had stank attitudes and looks on their face. Didn't nobody speak or say hello or nothing. And I just was like, how y'all doing? You know, because I'm me. I said, I just want to check you guys out. But I did tell them, I said, and you do know when you want people to spend money with you, you're supposed to be kind and nice, not roll your eyes. You know, but even today at the store, what the Arab was doing, Middle Eastern, I don't know what part he was from, but he was like, why do I always go to ball your receipts up to throw them away? I say, because you don't respect black women. And then there are black women who don't want their receipts. Oh, I don't need them pennies. We need to start counting our money and saving our pennies. We need to put some monies together for our college fund or something, a vacation fund or something, instead of last minute. They was telling me about last minute vacation. I'm not going. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah. And he was like, he was just nodding like, yeah, because like I told him, I'm just stopped going to this other store because the man never gave me my receipt. I always have to beg and ask him for my receipt. I need to count my money just like everybody else. But like I told him, it's because I'm a black woman or it's because I'm look young, so you can jip me next time. That's all it's about. So next time when you start shortchanging me and stuff, I won't know. That's all it's about. They want to jack you. That's what we used to call it, jacking you. But then the one young lady was just like, it's just a fun time that girls do together. And I can understand it. I don't really have fun times like that. But I guess twerking just not in my. Y'all know I got fancy footwork. I don't twerk. When I did go out, I dance. We dance, but I really don't know. Even the Cardi bag, she got a bag $88,000, I think, and people was talking about that. Rich people shop at different places. Rich people vote different. Why people don't understand? That girl work hard for her money. Is it excessive? Yes, it is. But that's her money. When people get up and down and lay down and wake up, and she do try to help people. She was screaming Breonna Taylor before anybody screamed Breonna Taylor. If she got 88,000 to blow on the purse, I think she could buy what I'm doing. No, I'm cheap and poor, and if I get rich, I'm still going to the poor place. So, or I'm gonna send my assistant to the poor place and get them that they know what I like. My stylist gonna know what type of stuff I wear. But I just find black culture so interesting because I did not know. My mind was very limited in that I see the kids at the school, I see the people at work and at the job, and but I talk to older women, so I never really knew all these things were just such a big deal on the line. Like people really think the internet is real, but I guess it is. I'm the only one stupid. So when I say things in my comments or ask questions, I'm genuinely asking. Like some of this stuff I genuinely don't understand. Some of this stuff is genuinely like over my head. Like, cause at first I was like, I'm not gonna make a video about the twerking, but then I was like, this is a really big deal. And then somebody was like, what the man say? They just crucifying the black man just like the media. I didn't know he asked them to stop before that though. I didn't know that. So that was fascinating because if he came the next time and then on the booths, that is dangerous. Like, what if somebody fall? Then he got a lawsuit on his hand. But then it's like, what if they was mating? Maybe it's like new mating rituals. Like, I'm not being funny. Like, my mind is just funny like that. Like, maybe it's the new mating rituals. Maybe they trying to catch somebody. But I know, like, if my grandma was in there, I wouldn't want my grandma looking at nobody's booties. But I don't know. Even like when I used to go to the club back in the day, and then it was like this movement where everybody was like, "Oh, you should go to the strip club because it's just like the club." I'm like, "How is it just like the club and people is nude?" That don't make sense. I'm not knocking it, but it was this new shift in culture where, like, even now, what's celebrated? Sex, lust, all these things. It's not what you do; it's how you do it. Everything with modesty, everything with moderation, whatever. I'm not knocking your hustle or whatever you prefer to do, however, but it's like so much emphasis on sex, and even with people getting all the new booties and the new titties and the, it's like black women have kind of been trained to be sex objects for America. Even had twerking that supposedly was not a thing until Miley Cyrus did it, but they was twerking. 3 6 Mafia and them all them days back in the day, twerking been a thing. But then white people got it. I know now it's a thing. Like the crack epidemic was an epidemic, but no, a lot of white people were not affected. So, uh, like even now, it's an opioid epidemic. Now that's an epidemic because white people were affected. So it's just like we need to start. We need to start holding each other accountable. That's what I feel. I think we need to start because even the new kids now, we can't tell them nothing. But how can you tell somebody something who never had nobody tell them nothing all their life and they had to make it and survive on their own? So I can understand both sides of the argument. I just hope if I have a restaurant, I guess I got to make a twerking section for the people who just want to shake their booty everywhere in the world. I guess I see it's really a big thing now, like, and people just get really excited and stuff. But I guess I just don't understand it because I'm not. Maybe if they bust out would like to teach me how to Dougie dance, maybe I can understand or something, and they just do that dance. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. What we gonna do, y'all? We got to fix our community. So I say all that to say we need to fix our. Y'all like this lipstick? I don't know. Like my teeth look a little yellow. But what else? I think that's everything. And then, like I said, the McMill, and they was talking about the rap culture and um, how they giving money. Oh, excuse me. Y'all know I be gassy. If y'all don't know, now you know. Excuse me. But it's just like, what are we gonna do about this turpin epidemic in the world? That shook the Twitter. They said it shook Twitter. Twitter was ablaze. I guess that's how white people keep up with black people ideas. That's kind of how. Well, I get my stuff off the YouTube, and I get a lot of ideas off of Twitter too. But I don't really follow too many people who talk about stuff that I don't understand because I will just be looking at stuff I don't understand. So, and it just don't make sense. So, but y'all can check me out on the Instagram. I'll follow you back on the Instagram. Um, yeah. But I find too what black people do. They want people to support them, but they don't support nobody. They want people to like their pictures, but they don't like nobody pictures. Like that's another thing I find with black people. It's like, oh, even if we make it, everything takes a team. Everything is a working together. Nobody makes it by themselves. Look, this little thing just fake. Y'all know I be faking. This was my rear hair, and I did it and it messed up. But so I guess this was kind of like a chit chat. I guess you guys. Are you guys coming to my party on the New Year's? You guys coming? I'm gonna be sad if y'all don't come. I'm gonna feel like a reject. But I'm gonna be here anyway. I don't have nothing to do, so I be rejecting all by myself all the time. So I've been a reject all my life. So for real, cause it's like I was never black enough, never white enough, never hood enough, never right enough, not straight narrow enough, not crooked enough. I don't know what people want from me. I really don't. Please demand more from your congressman and your mayor. Is this the shake? But yeah, please demand more from your congressman and your mayor and the people in your community. And charity start at home. Be the change in your neighborhood. Be the change at your job. Be the change in your school. That's how things would change. If everybody do something or get a little kinder or a little nicer, it'll make a big difference. That's what I do. I practice kindness in my life. But yes, I mess up all the time. Yes, I talk about people. Yes, I make mistakes. If I was a perfect person, I would actually have a set and you guys wouldn't be looking in my room. Did you guys know that if I was perfect, that I would have some type of set or something fancy? Yeah, it would be fancier. But some people think this look like a reporter's desk or a police department or Congress because they talk to me like I'm the world problem solver of the world. Did this necklace just fall? It's like really long. Oh yeah, it just fell. Well, anyway, signing off. Your ghetto informant, your nosy neighbor, your coworker, the lady at the school. I'm a horrible friend, so I don't ever want to be y'all friend. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible friend. I'm taking myself. I'm being accountable. Okay. I'm a horrible friend, and then people want too many expectations for friends nowadays. Friends don't mean friends. Friends mean all kind of stuff that don't matter. This little hurt just right here like something going on. But y'all know I don't care. If I'm out there happy, all I'm gonna do is put it down. I don't care. I don't care like that. I'm not riding a dime for this stuff. I didn't live my life. Now I just gotta give me a new life. And I don't wanna be out here faking like I'm somebody and y'all be talking about she this, that, and the other. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Cause I'm the type I take my hair off. If I get high, it's over. It's over. It's over. That's why I don't know how I'm gonna wear this hair in the summer. But I might want a hot girl, but I'm gonna be sweating. Anyway, bye. I'm talking too much. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love on you, little boy.